What's up, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Z-Ro called Look What You Did to Me. Now, in case y'all don't know who Z-Ro is a lyricist from Houston, Texas. He's part of the group called the Guerilla Maab, or the Screwed Up Clique. And this is his first album here, and this is the real deal. No bootleg up in here. And I reviewed this album before, but since my other channel I just deleted on my own, I decided to just do it over. But this time I definitely make it quick in case y'all were wondering. Alright, so the productions on this album were Z-Ro, and I think it was other artists or anybody else as well, but I'll add them all to the description box. In the features, you see here is DJ Screw, JV, the Guerilla Maab, and Al D. Now rest in peace to DJ Screw. I just want to say straight up, if y'all never heard Z-Ro before, you're missing out on a lot of his music, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with the tracks now, the name of the songs, and it says this is the first album from Z-Ro at the top. Alright, so the first one is called Gorilla Till I Die. This is a really nice track right here, man. Z-Ro come through with the hard flows, man. He rapping fast and everything. And Trey the Truth, I believe, is on here. So, and again, if I don't know the features, feel free to correct me, so I apologize in advance. Alright, but the first verse was good, second verse was good, then the third verse was Z-Ro, man. He comes in with that hard killer flow. If you haven't heard that verse yet, man, yo, you gotta check it out. The next one is called Look What You Did to Me. That's the actual name of the track. This is another blazing track right here, man. Z-Ro comes through with some great verses, man. It's like he's mad at the world. Like if you hear him rap on this song, you will see what I mean. Blazing track here. The next one is called City of Killers. This features Bam and other cats on there as well, and all of them came through with some great verses. It's a nice beat as well. That hook is really one of my favorite hooks, man. If y'all haven't heard this hook before, man, it's amazing. Z-Ro does the damn thing throughout this whole song, man, and everybody else did their thing. Then the next one is called Life Story. Z-Ro comes through with a great verse on there, and I'm not sure who raps on the second verse, but he does an awesome job, man. Then Z-Ro comes through with another hard ass verse, man. This is one of my favorite tracks off of this album, and I might be saying that often. Alright, but this is a great track, man. Then I'm gonna go down to Pimp On. Yo, if y'all haven't heard this song before, y'all are seriously missing out, man. Z-Ro comes through with a nice verse. It's like he's singing a little bit on the first verse. Then he comes through with that great hook. And the other two verses is just straight up blazing, man. Sometimes I don't even know if he took a break when he raps, man. Like he rapping hella fast on the song. Definitely another one of my favorite tracks on this album. Then the next one is called Mercy. This is another great track from Z-Ro, and other cats is on here as well. But they all come through with some nice verse. Z-Ro does the damn thing on that verse, man. He almost sounds like Bone Thugs and Harmony when he raps on here. Then the next one is called Where Is the Love? I love this song as well. Z-Ro comes through with some real verses, man. It's on that realness, man. He ain't joking, dog. He come through with some great verses there. Then the next one is called Are You Down? This is another blazing track from Z-Ro, man. This is almost like not really a party song, but this is something you can play at a cookout. But he comes through with some real verses on there, man. And I think another person is on here, I'm not too sure, but he comes through with an awesome verse, man, on that last one. Real talk, man. Then Dedicated to You is a really nice cut as well. Sound like he's dissing somebody on here. They won't put names out there, which is a good thing as well. They come through with some good verses. I don't know who raps on the second verse, but he comes through with a nice one as well. This is another one of those cuts, man. to me, it's probably not the best track, but I can still bump it, you know what I'm saying? Then Lord Tell Me Why, another amazing track from Z-Ro, man. I mean, he comes through with that killer flow on here. The hook is really nice, and he almost sound like Tupac on this song. If you hear this song, man, you will understand what I'm saying. Like, Z-Ro rips the hell up on this track as well. Then the next one is called Tall Tale of a G. This is a really nice track as well. Z-Ro come through with a nice verse. It's like he's telling a story on this song, and yo, this song goes hard, man. Then the next one is called, I'm going down to Into My G's. This song is really nice, man. This hook is very catchy, and he comes through with some awesome verses on here, man. And like, he just on some real stuff, dedicated to his real homies out there. And then Z-Ro the Crooked. This song sounds a little older. It's a straight up blazing track, don't get it twisted, man. But I can tell this is an older track from Z-Ro. That beat is bumping, man, and Z-Ro comes through with the killer flow. And this is a nice way to end off this album. Alright, so that's all the songs that I reviewed for this album. Out of a 10, I think I will give this probably a 9.75 out of a 10. If anyone says that it's a classic album, I would not argue with you. I mean, this is one of my favorite effing albums out from down south, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have this album, you need to get your ass up and get it. That is if you like physical copies like I do. This is probably one of my favorite albums from Z-Ro. And he has plenty other albums, and I'll review more of his in the near future. So if you're a Z-Ro fan and you never heard this album before, a real shame. A real freaking shame. Alright? So get this album when you get a chance. Shout out to Z-Ro for coming out with a classic album. This album stays in my CD player for a while, and it still gets played. Alright? And shout out to all the producers and the features. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. Peace out.